Do I feel like silver is going to crash? Somebody's been asking me that today. And, I'm like thinking, I really don't have the answer for that. Hey everybody, man, I had an amazing time at the coin show today. One of my most favorite times I've ever had in 2 years. This show produced. I was buying, I was selling, I bought gold, I bought silver, I bought constitutional silver, numismatic coins, and I bought a collection. I can't believe it, guys. You guys gotta watch this video. You're gonna love it. Hey, welcome returning. Thank you. Yes, I had an amazing time at the St. Cloud show. I did not expect this to happen. I really didn't. I was coming in there thinking it wasn't going to be great, but wow, what a change. What happened? I literally have 24 new numismatics. I sold really good stuff that I had cacked. That worked really well. I bought constitutional silver, proof sets, you name it. So I'm just going to start with single coins that I purchased. As you can see right here, I have an upgrade on my typeset too. Holy cows, I'm just stoked. You're going to love this. Okay, so these are all new pickups. I got a complete set of steel sets. I paid $10 below gray sheet. I hope that's okay. And there we go. We got a set at 60 bucks. This one right here actually is a DDO. It's only doubled up by In God We Trust. Not the date or anything, but let's see if we can pick it up. It's like the R in trust is doubled. Let's not spend too much time on that, okay? It's just a minor doubling. A lot of these have doubling, okay? There's probably like 150 different double dies on the 1943. We got this. I just loved it. Boy, reeded edge are hard to find, and it's in great shape. And I think I picked this up for 175, so I marked it up to that much. Not too bad. I sold some Libertas, and I got what I wanted from a dealer. Instead of money, I liked some coins he had. So we got these for like gray sheet. This is crazy. Like, look at these things. How nice is that? Mint State 66 full bands, and we have 1935. I cherry picked this one because I just think it's choice. I love this coin. I do notice a little darker spot right. Yeah, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing. Just right there, right above the In God We Trust. See, it's just gone. I don't know what that is, but it's really, really a beautiful coin. Nice full bands on that coin. Let's move to the next one here. Whew. Yeah, crazy. 1943. This thing's choice. Look at this thing. Everything's happening so fast. I wish I had a little time. I'd love to send another batch to CSE. This is crazy. Oh, we got gold. Jeez. That's what I do with some of my profits. I got this stuff for melt, guys. Can you believe this? This is 5 grams. I paid $5.80 for it. Love it. Going in the deep stack. Look at these things. $3.80. That guy was really happy. And yes, I treated him good. $3.80 cash a piece. That's awesome. That's melt. Let's see. Where do we go here? These are probably retail at $200. I paid $90. And I got her at $115. Just a nice, wholesome, commendated Mint State 65. Good looking coin. Had to have this. Oh, jeez, look at this. I love trade dollars. When I find a nice problem-free trade dollar, they're not too common out in the field out there. It's crazy. 1878 San Francisco. I mean, I already have one in AU55, and this one's cool. I love the patina, and it's PCGS grade. Can't go wrong with that. This came with another deal. Bought this. Made an offer. It's up there to bid price for old green holder CAC 85 New Orleans. New Orleans and Philadelphia. I'm sorry. I'm just very excited, people. I just get kind of hyper. Okay, I'm very excited. What just happened today? It just blows my mind. Got gold. More gold. Paid melt for these, had no problem. They accepted the deal, and I just went on eBay to see what they're selling for. We're right on the money on that. I have no problem thinking that gold's going to go up. I do not. I'm very I have a lot of confidence in that. Let's move to the next part here. Pick these up for melt. This is what I'm talking about. $46 a piece for these. Beautiful Britannias. Let's see. One's 2016. All of them have a little different design, as you can see. We've got different texturing on this one. And we got the Mother Queen. Yes. Back's the same on all these. Different look, different design on this one. As you see, the field's much mirrored on there. Pretty cool. I'm gonna work on this. I'll start selling online. I'd be at $3 over melt on these things, no problem. Let's move on to the next segment here. Oh yeah, let's talk about these. Yes, great. Let's talk about these. She had a bunch of other ones that were clad. I told her I wasn't interested in them, and there's price tags on these things. Yeah, they're crazy, right? Just tons of them. I told her $6 a piece, just because I just want the $half. It's the only thing that's interesting. Did I look at all of them? Not really. You know, I mean, they're just proof sets. Let's not spend too much time on these. I'm pretty sure I'll do pretty well at $6 a piece. I should be able to make a buck on them. Now this piece matches my cover here. So I paid a sovereign silver price on this because I think it's gorgeous. Hopefully I got the orientation correct. Ooh, this box has seen better days, folks. Let's get rid of that, okay? Let's put these down. I like them, and I tested them, make sure they're real gold or real silver, okay? As I haven't seen these too often. It's nice, 1982, and it says 999 fine silver. I paid her melt. So we're right at about $80 for 1 3/4 ounces of flashy silver bullion. Awesome. Let's move on. This isn't all of it, guys. There's so much stuff. I think I was up at one time close to $10,000 in sales, and I walked away with some cash. I remember, you know, you got that big show coming up. You gotta not spend all your money. Okay. So let's talk about these. So I basically added, we got 28 mercury dimes in here. That's $2.80. Times it by 26 face. Offered her $72.80. I just rounded it up to $73 even. Not bad. I'll look through these on my downtime. If I find any varieties on anything that I found, I will have an update video. And, you know, these are just, you know, commendated, you know, a Walking Liberty $half. Some have been whiz like this one, you know. So I basically offered her $13 a piece. I'm like, do you concur? And she's like, oh, yes, absolutely. How many do I have? I'm like, you have 14 of them right here. And so I shot her out a price because right now melt is about $16 a piece. I've been selling them for $15. Just circulated, commendated things. People do bite on those. And I wasn't too sure about this one. So I had to get this tested with the Sigma machine, and it passed. I just was trying to protect myself because I look at stuff like this. You never know if something's going to be fake or not. The price has changed a little bit on these. I offered 12 because melt is about $14.68 today. I should be able to eke out $15 on that. All right, let's move on to what else we got here. Okay, what's in this box? Well, we got albums. Look at this, guys. Crazy. So basically, I just counted them out, and again, did face value because there's no key dates in here. What I'm planning to do, either I'm gonna double check these for varieties, or maybe something. I doubt anything's worth grading in here, just because they just appear to be all circulated. Some of them been clean, you know, whatever. They've had some weird toning to them. Basically what I'd like to do is just count them all out, pop them out, and throw them in my dime bag so I have an accurate number, because I've already done an audit with my buddy Sam Van Quig, Coins and Bullion. Check him out. He's an awesome guy. He has a great channel and he likes to help people. So when I had him use his coin counter machine, that was a pretty fascinating video. And we did an audit on those dimes. Now we're going to stay true with those numbers. So if we put any in, we got to adjust that number. We got some Roosevelt dimes here. Not too bad, you know. Look for the the 1946 S sans serif S, and there's a couple RPMs in here, but you know, maybe the best condition in here is about AU condition. There's some Canadian silver, 80% silver in there, and there's one clad 1970. I don't know if there's gonna be like a reverse of 69 on those. I can't remember. I think the 1968 has a different reverse. I don't know. And sometimes, you know, some of these channels say that they're worth some money. She gave me this too. 1960 price guide. This is pretty cool. I have a 1970, and my grandma gave it to me. This predates it by 10 more years. Pretty neat. If you look at the prices on these old coins, look at this thing. You got these old seeded half dollars. Look at how much they want for them. $1.75 in fine. Crazy, crazy. I can't just wrap my head around this. This is insane. $1.50 for a cap bust half dollar. You got to be kidding me. Crazy. 1960. Piece of history. Love that. I'm glad she donated that to me. We got Buffalo nickels here. Look at this thing. Awesome. And I did need a little guidance from my friend Steve, and because I told him I don't know much about nickels, and he's like, $10. I had offered $10. Really? Okay. And I asked, lady, can I offer you $10? Would you be okay with that? Because usually they should sell for about 50 cents a piece, you know, or 35 cents a piece. A lot of them are just dingy, and she accepted. So we took that. Nickels, nickels, nickels. Got pennies here. Nothing too crazy. Little crusty action here. I basically just counted them out and just times it by the copper price. And so this one I paid $1.05 for this whole thing. Crazy, right? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna put it in my jar if I don't find anything good. And you know, some of these albums are just busted up. I basically just wanted the silver coins in here, so just counted out all the Silver War nickels. We just shot out a price for 10 or 11 bucks for this. And remember, I gave her melt price for the Sovereign Silver, and so if you think I'm a little crooked on this, just remember I paid her melt value for the silver set over there. And we got another set right here. This is pretty cool. This was $1.25. Just copper pennies. They're about 2 cents a piece. So that's pretty cool. We got some crusty old steel cents in there. Everybody's got those. But that's about it for that part. Let's go look at over here. Here's all the proof sets that she just didn't want them. And they're from 1987, 88, 77. There's a 72, 94. Nothing with silver in them. You know, because I think they started in like the mid 90s with the silver proof sets, with the silver half dollar, silver quarter, silver half dime. So that's what we got. I'll have to again probably talk to him to get those moved, and we'll move on forward. Now I got something really cool to show you guys, and I'm so excited about this. I have a half penny and a large cent. It's in such nice shape. I don't think you've ever seen one. I've never seen one this nice. I had to. I guess a wonderful, famous dealer came in today. Look at this. Look at this half dime. This half penny. God, why do I keep saying half dime? Look at this thing. It is problem-free. Amazing detail. Original luster on that coin. He called it an AU. I agree. Let's look at the back. This thing's ridiculous. Look at how sharp that image is. Holy moly. I'm just excited. You see that one there? Dang. That is sick. Let's look at this other one right here. There it is. It's got a beautiful circumferential die crack right through the stars. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this thing. We already had a full page, but man, the stuff was just popping today, guys. I had to upgrade. I'm at that point where I'm upgrading this book. So now let's go to the next page. If you guys remember, I'm still missing some. But I did get that one as a new edition, 1833, cap bust dime. Was there another one on this page? Nope. Okay, so that's it for page number 2. But I finished page number 3, guys. Check this out. Holy moly. We got a matching date quarter, 1833. we got ourselves a beautiful 1858. I love that. That was what I was missing for the no motto. Let's see, what was the other one? That is a sick puppy. Yeah, that's nice. It's probably cleaned. Yes, it's been wiped. But I couldn't ignore the price. It was just ridiculous, unheard of. Like, so low, like 175. Like, really? That's insane. I just had to grab it. Fills the slot. Okay, none of my coins are absolutely perfect when it comes to typesetting so far, but I will be upgrading, and that's probably more than likely cleaned. Yes, it is. And where's the other one that I got? Is that the one? Yes, that's awesome. That one looks really nice and original, very old school. I love that design. That's really cool. And well, we had to put that one in there, 1879. You know, I just didn't. Oh, wait, I mean the commemorative. Sorry, this one. I just didn't want to put a 1983 commemorative in here, so I threw one of my beautiful 1878s in there. So I just think it looks really nice. So I'm just absolutely, when I started this, I love the journey of getting these coins because it just puts me out there outside of my comfort zone. Getting coins that are really old that I just don't have a lot of experience in versus the stuff that I do have a lot of experience in. It just broadens my horizons. I love this book so much. It's something I just would never want to sell. This is just something I like to keep adding to. I might upgrade this that I bought. Let's take a look. I mean, this is the fun part. So we got 1837 reeded edge. We got 1838 reeded edge. Much better detail. What do you think? And I don't like the staples sticking out. I bought it this way. I like to smash them down. I'll show you guys how I do it. I have a vice grip just like this. Little flat guy. So if I'm going to sell this coin, I want to make sure it ain't scratching other coins. For sure. Oh, there you go. That's how we do it here. Numismatic Stacker Channel. Wow. I mean, I'm just absolutely blown away today at this show. Say the last show that happened. If I were to say, Brian, you think you want to do this for the rest of your life? I'd be like, I don't know. But today, on a show like this, oh heck yeah. Like literally my mood is 100%. Like unicorns and rainbows. It's beautiful. I loved it today. We had great customers that came in for the right price, the right mindset. We made good deals here and being as fair as we possibly can. And that's the number one thing. And when somebody says, you know, I do trust you. Thank you. And I see a lot of wonderful fans out there that they're like, it's you, Numismatic Stacker. Holy cows. I mean, dude, that makes me feel so good. Like, thank you. Pat on the back. And what can I say? You know, it's a journey. I'm a real guy going from doing what I've been doing, moving forward and progressing. That's the only difference between my channel and other channels. Some of the other channels they already have a wonderful business, and I can't compete with that right now. But over time, my content will get much better. The stuff that I bring to the table will get much better. We'll be grading more stuff. I am still waiting for stuff from PCGS. I will be sending more stuff to CAC, NGC, and so on. Because I just love the factor of seeing the values in items. It's kind of like, say, the coins. Sometimes people just don't understand coins. Because it's kind of like the car market. It's kind of like the housing market. So say, basically, Ford is going to be laying off a bunch of people because, you know, they can't sell their vehicles. That causes a price reduction. You know, money's got to go somewhere, right? It's the same philosophy with coins. If you're pricing your coins too high, they're just going to sit around and collect dust, just like a $100,000 Jeep that's been sitting on the lot for 2 years. Exactly. So it's all, when I look at coins at the market, it's something that I can really relate to when it comes to everything around us, and it's a very good learning experience. Do I feel like silver is going to crash? Somebody's been asking me that today, and you know, I'm like thinking, I really don't have the answer for that. I told them right now, the only thing that's pumping it right now, legitimately, is that the LBMA had a quite significant short in the order that they had received. And this could feel it for another couple weeks. If that order gets fulfilled to where the mark that they need to make, we could see a drop in silver in a couple weeks. I don't know. I'm not a psychic, okay? But it's dynamics. It's economical, okay? Supply and demand. If the supply is dwindling and the demand keeps growing, obviously it's going to shoot up the price. So there's a lot of things going good for silver, and you guys have been watching a lot of other silver stacking channels. They do have really good points. Yes, they do. What's my conviction? I'd say silver is probably going to hit 50 in about 2 weeks, and I think we're going to see a retraction. That doesn't mean it's going to be the end of the story, okay? There's a lot of good things that are supporting silver and gold. That's why I like to buy gold. I don't think it's going to go down. I think it's going to hit 39, and maybe it will have a retraction if silver does as well. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with the housing market. We don't know, but there's a lot of buzz out there saying that the housing market might be going on a downward trend, and as they show them their statistics, it has been going down for about 2.5 years, slowly, but it could be moving even faster than it has been in the past few years. So these are things you just got to wrap around your head. How is it going to affect jobs? How is it going to affect the economy and the money system? So that's how buying works with people. If they feel like they're very comfortable in their world, in their life, they're going to be buying things. That's just economics. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it and share it to some of your friends, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.